Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to share this vlog with you today. It is a fun one where I talk about perfume and books, obviously. Before I get into it, I wanted to tell you a little bit about Incogni because they're running an incredible deal right now, and it's something that is really near and dear to my heart as someone who has suffered from identity theft recently. So earlier this year, my personal identity was stolen. Someone tried to open up an account in my name. Let me just tell you the nightmare that was to try to get off of my credit report. I had to go to the police. I had to call up the account holder, I guess, or not the account holder, but like the people who held the account. It was a nightmare. It took me like 3 weeks to try to attempt to get that off my credit report. It did eventually work, but I was just thinking to myself, like, how does this happen and how can I avoid this in the future? I didn't really know where to turn beyond just getting like a freeze on my credit. When Incogni reached out to me, I want to say last year at this point, I was like, oh wow. So like basically people just have my public information online and they can just find it anytime they want. Like that is absolutely terrifying. In the US especially, we have these things called people search sites. Someone can go on this site and find so much information about you, your license plate number, your address, like things that you wouldn't think would be publicly available but just are. Like people can just find this stuff. The idea of like trying to get all of this information taken down is just so daunting. And when Incogni reached out and told me what they did, I was like, this is literally exactly what I need. This is exactly what I've been looking for. I knew I had to try it for myself and I've been so impressed over the past year of using Incogni. Basically, Incogni handles removal requests on websites like this and they are constantly working on your behalf. So let's say your information gets posted on a website, it does get taken down, but it gets reposted like a month or two later. Incogni is constantly working to get these things taken down. All you have to do is create an account and grant them the right to work on your behalf. The whole process is automated, and with a yearly subscription, I feel really safe knowing that my personal information isn't being used and abused. According to the 2022 annual data breach report by the Identity Theft Resource Center, the number of victims has gone up nearly 41.5% since 2021. Don't be one of them. The first 100 people to use code Chandler and click the link in my description will get 60% off of Incogni. Thanks to Incogni for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Again, I'm so excited to share this vlog with y'all. Let's get into it.
How are we doing today, Hayden?
I'm doing all right. Back in the gym.
Oh yeah, he started that back up. I didn't allow him or myself to go anywhere during the like 2 weeks that we were doing IVF stuff, because I was like, if we get sick, this is over. This is over.
You didn't allow, because that makes it seem like I was grounded.
I'm in charge of you.
No, I also made the choice myself to not go anywhere, to be safe.
For a fertility journey. I had my surgery on Wednesday. Today's Monday, and I am feeling fucking phenomenal. Thank you so much for asking. Didn't expect to feel this good quickly as I did. I felt good about day 3, and I'm just, it's up.
Uphill?
All uphill from here. Not looking forward to the period that's coming. Also, not this hair. She greased, but feeling good. And I just wanted to pop in and say hey and start off this vlog, you know what I mean? Let you know how things are going.
Oh, yeah, I guess this is the start, huh?
The start of the vlog, 'cause it's a Monday.
It's a Monday, yeah.
And this is actually going to be the last weekly vlog of the year. So how nuts is that?
Really?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
I know.
We've got
you got a
so
lot.
much filmed content for all of November, and then for December, you're getting a lot of daily vlogs. So no more weeklies.
Oh, okay. Dailies.
Yeah. And I think I'll probably film some of those in November. It's a secret. You didn't hear that from me, but that's what I'm gonna be doing. Excited to be here and excited to like actually be proactive. My intention last week when I started the IVF vlog was to make it just like a regular vlog with like some IVF updates. That didn't fucking happen because I was like in pain and not vibing, and so I was just like, you know what, we're making this an IVF vlog, but we're back at it doing fun things. I don't know what I'm gonna read this week. I think I'm gonna read the stuff I was supposed to read last week, which I think is going to be One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake. And I also might do Ninth House reread, which may or may not be difficult because Hayden's reading it for a video.
Shh, you don't want to give away.
I'm not telling you what the video
secrets.
is, but he's reading Ninth House too.
I don't know what Ninth House is, but
It's a fantasy book.
well, I'm not reading it yet, so
Got a lot
you can get after it if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll
But
get after
also, why is that going to be hard?
it. You can share a book?
You think I was gonna like read with my eyes?
You asked if I had any of these books physically.
Yeah, that was for a different purpose.
Oh, just to hold them up?
Yeah.
You're gonna get audiobooks for all of these?
I have credits saved up.
Not to give away what we're doing, but Hayden's...
That's okay, I'm gonna cut this out.
I do forget Hayden's editing these now. Anyway, no, don't edit that out.
Cause what?
Give people a little sprinkle of what's to come. Though I think they're gonna see that video for this one. Anyway, doesn't matter. Hello.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a fantasy mood. I've been in a fantasy mood. Yeah, I'm being forced to read all these fucking historical romances for a list video that I'm doing in December. Honestly, y'all, I'm just hyped for December. I'm really just glad to be back. I think that's like what I want to reiterate, is that while I have been making things, I just haven't felt like me for a really long time. I've just been like so caught up in all this like IVF bullshit. And now that we're like kind of on the tail end of the like hard part, I mean, we'll see what the hard part is. What's the hard part, you know? I am feeling like myself again, and I'm like, you know what? Fucking back to it. So I was stuck in bed and I like didn't feel well enough to read a vlog, to do all of like this shit that I needed to do. And so I kind of gave up on posting in October, which I'm sure you could tell. But November, December, it's a different game. It's a different game and I'm here for it.
Question.
Yeah.
You said that you were in a fantasy mood mood, and if I recall correctly, you previously asked people fantasy book you should read. Did you not get an answer from that, or did you never actually ask people?
No, I was just asking you. I wasn't gonna ask people.
I thought you asked me. You were also asking people, you know?
I don't give a fuck what the people say.
Oh, what was my answer even?
You didn't have one, which is about the most Haden thing possible. I haven't totally given up on the whole Wheel of Time / Way of Kings thing, but kind of I have, because I just don't really have the time for that anymore. Not that I have a time crunch, but that like November and December coming. They're my 2 favorite months of the year because I was born in November. It's when it starts getting cold in Texas, and then December's Christmas. Also November's Christmas too. Have Christmas in your heart.
I mean, if I wasn't here, October would be Christmas.
Will mention that I did move up the timeline a little bit for Christmas decor.
Yeah.
The first weekend of November instead of the second week. Well, here's the thing. It's like the second weekend is my birthday. So we're going to be celebrating.
Is the first weekend of November the one that has November 1st in it?
No, it does not.
Okay.
It does not. It has like the 4th and the 5th of November. So like,
Okay.
it's like, it's basically December at that point. And I'm so excited to vlog that. That'll be like a whole daily vlog is me decorating. Probably just the tree, frankly, because that's going to take fucking forever. But I did some ornaments today off Amazon. I did find some.
Okay.
Yeah. Brown ornaments. I've been looking for brown ornaments.
Brown.
I have made the like conscious executive decision to like not buy a bunch of shit for this holiday season. I have a bunch of stuff. I want to switch things up, but like not spend a lot of money. So I got some cheap ribbon that I like. Bought some really cheap brown ball ornaments that I'm gonna mix in with the stuff I already have, and it's gonna be fabulous. We're doing like a cozy Christmas vibe. Oh, I did buy some shit at Target.
Brown Christmas.
But not a ton. Just a couple of throw pillows. You know, girly things. It was my first day feeling recovered, and I was like, I need to go to Target, and I did, and I had some money. Anyway.
Yeah, you did walk for like 10 whole minutes. I'm going to Target.
Capitalism really stops for no one, I think is what we're finding. I am going to find my way back home, though, because I need to do some reading for a Patreon vlog. I'm excited about it. Also, I had a really good idea for a December Patreon video, and I think if you are not already subscribed, you're gonna want to subscribe in the month of December because I have something good planned. That's not just a regular reading vlog, okay? It's gonna be a really long fucking video. You're gonna want to be there. You're gonna want to be there for it. So on that note, I'm gonna go and I will update you once I start a book.
All right, y'all, I am back home, obviously. Been home for a couple of hours. I got a couple of like fun shipments / packages that I thought I could show you. And I also got that in the last vlog, like I was saying. I was meaning to make that vlog like a regular one, a regular reading vlog. It didn't happen. So I didn't get to do the book haul that I wanted to do in that video. So I did a little unboxing of the things that I got and a little book haul for you. Hopefully this is exciting. I love mail and I love presents. First up, I'll show you the books that I got. And actually, I think I talked about these a little bit in the video where I talked about my not most anticipated, but like my fall TBR. But I got Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. Got this on Amazon. Actually, I got all these books on Amazon. And this one is like Cassandra Clare's, I guess, adult fantasy debut. I probably didn't need a physical copy of that. I feel like I should have listened to the audiobook before deciding to do that. But at the same time, I actually enjoy physically reading Cassandra Clare's books, and I am excited to give this one a go, though I did just see a review from Monty. If you don't follow Monty, don't know what the fuck you're doing. But I saw a review from Monty on Goodreads that was not blistering, but definitely, I feel like he and I tend to share similar opinions and feelings on books, so we'll see how this goes. These 2 books here, Once Upon a Broken Heart and The Ballad of Never After. I think I'm gonna vlog this series for my Patreon. I think it's gonna be like the second Patreon exclusive vlog for the month of October, so if you want to see that, subscribe to Patreon. These ones are YA fantasy, which I tend to like not have the best of luck with, but also I am kind of back in my YA fantasy era. Like, it's been exciting me, like interesting me, so I figured I'd not pick these up, and also therefore a video where I read y'all's favorite books of 2023. So books, I feel like I haven't purchased books in a while. I am looking at a couple of like book of the month books in front of me, but again, I didn't purchase these. I don't have enough battery. Let's do my 2 packages. For context, after you go through a major surgery that you've never undergone, I say it was not a major surgery. After undergoing any surgery, I feel like you deserve a little treat. I just think you do, whether that's a food you enjoy or presents or whatever, and I decided to treat myself to some things. So I placed a Sephora order, and I also was kind of on the hunt for a new fragrance, even though I definitely have way too many. I am gonna do a fragrance collection in this video, by the way. I decided I was gonna get some samples of things that I keep saying on Fragrance Talk. I feel like I'm on niche / like indie fragrance talk. I got sucked in, but instead of buying a full bottle of something without knowing what it smells like, I decided to buy a bunch of samples. So I'll show you those first, I guess. Purchased from 2 different websites, Lucky Scent and Scent Split. I think thus far I prefer Lucky Scent. The prices tend to be better, and they have a very similar selection, if not better selection than Scent Split. Wow, they're also tiny. I mean, I guess I probably should have expected that. The only bummer I would say for all of the websites is that the cheap like $4 to $5 samples, they don't have atomizers attached, which is kind of annoying. I don't know why that is. Is it like really that much more expensive to send a little thing with atomizers?
I'm not really sure, but I bought a lot of fragrance. I can already smell them in here. I don't think any of these like have broken, but I can smell already. Okay, wow. So this is like the one that I was like really after. I got one for me and my sister. It's the Giardini di Toscana Bianco Latte. I feel like everybody talks about Bianco Latte. I can smell it through the packaging. It's very vanilla-y. I'll give you the scent rundowns whenever I wear them. I think like what I'm gonna do in this vlog is try different fragrance every day, but these are supposed to be really gourmand. I was looking for a vanilla mostly, but I didn't know which one I wanted, so I got these. One for me, one for my sister. I also got an MFK perfume. This is Aqua Media. That one I can't really smell as well through the packaging. It's kind of like an aquatic scent. Perfume de Marly. This is Softenade, which I smelled yesterday in person, and I don't know that I love it, so I'm glad I got like a little sample of it. Oh, another Giardini di Toscana. This is Bora Bora. Like I do like a tropical scent. Let me do that. I got Whittian Black 1 and Black 2. I don't know where Black 2 is, but it's around here somewhere. And these were described as being like really sensual, and you know, sometimes a girl wants to be sensual. Wilhelm Perfumery Purple Fig. I am a fig bitch. First and foremost, I love fig perfumes, essential perfumes or parfums. Fig infusion, another fig one to try for me. I got, oh, Gris Charnel. Everyone talks about this, and I literally, I don't know anything about it. It sounds gross, and the bottle looks gross, but everyone says it's amazing. Giardini Shabby Chic. I don't know why I keep smelling them because they all smell like the same perfume, if that makes sense. I think one of these leaked a little bit. I don't know which one. Oh, Amouage. Love tuberose. I also like tuberose, which is like kind of a, I want to say uncommon note in perfume, but I think it's a note that a lot of people don't like, and I like. Their Perfume de Marly. This is Altair, which is like their newest perfume, and this one smells a little vanilla-y, but it's very masculine. I think it is like aimed at men. Acro Bake, which is supposed to smell like croissants. Santa Maria Novella Rosa Gardenia cologne. I like Gardenia, and the packaging was pretty, like on the website of the full bottle of perfume. Another MFK in Grand Soir. The Whittian Black 2. Okay. Cool. I think I got everything that I ordered. Anyway, let's look at the Sephora order. I feel like it's more visual and more exciting to look at. Also, I'm realizing that like the scent profiles of the perfumes I bought, not similar. Like there's a bunch of different stuff. I mean, I like a bunch of different stuff. We've got gourmands, vanillas, fig, we've got fruity, we've got white floral. It's a mess. I really don't know what I need next. I think the answer is nothing. I wanted to try some stuff, so, you know. I got 2 perfume samples for free. I got Acqua di Gio, which I know I like, and then Ralph Lauren Romance, which I also know I like. And these ones actually have the atomizer. I don't know why they couldn't just give me the atomizer for the other one. And I know that that's like, I guess technically more liquid, and this is much cheaper than this, but you know. I only got 3 things from Sephora. I also had a $10 off coupon, so all this stuff was like 50 bucks. But I got the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. I have heard Jessica Braun talk about this a lot. I think it's a great mascara. I like the packaging. I think the packaging on this is super cute, and I never buy nice mascara, so I was like, okay, let's just do it. I also got the like viral Pale Girl lip liner, which I'm really excited about. It's called Sink or Suede. It's supposed to be an amazing color if you are really pale and everything looks orangey on you, which, hello, everything looks orangey on me, though this is kind of an orangey lipstick. But I'll try this tomorrow and let you know if I think it's worth it for an actually pale girl. I feel like most of the people I've seen on TikTok are like, for the pale girls, and I'm like, probably like the 3rd or 4th foundation shade, like, which is fine. I'm not saying you're not pale, but like, I'm like shade 1 or like 0.5 in foundation. Like, is this gonna look good on me? We'll see. I also treated myself to a little eyeshadow palette. I really wanted the new Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. So pretty. But I didn't really want to spend that kind of money, and it is just like kind of bulky. I realized I don't have any good eyeshadow palettes really to travel with, which I guess doesn't really matter, but with the holidays coming up, I know I'm going to be traveling, and I just liked the idea of having like a compact. But also, this opens like a Natasha Denona palette, so it's almost like a Natasha Denona palette, but it's Anastasia Sultry, and I really liked this because this just reminded me of high school in a sense. I was really into the Urban Decay Naked palette, obviously, like everybody else. And this like has a lot of the same tones. It has like a good mix of warm and cool tones, pretty shimmers down the center. This just seems like something I'm gonna love, and I surprisingly don't have a lot of this already. I do have the Natasha Denona Glam palette, but that's a little cooler, and the tones are just a little different. It's like the shimmers in that palette are really pinky, really bronzy, and this one, I don't know, it's just different. I like the silvery color in the middle. Maybe I'll experiment with this tomorrow, but I also think this is gonna be so nice to travel with, so I'm very pleased. I think she's cute, and I feel like this was overall a pretty great day also. I got some Birkenstock Boston clogs, originally in the wrong size, by the way, and those came in, and I'm pleased. If you have normal sized feet, I'd recommend getting the regular wide width. Also sized up so they would look normal. I feel like when I got my normal size in the narrow width, it just didn't look right, so I would definitely get like the bigger ones. Anyway, that's it for me. I'll come back when I have more to say, but also my camera battery's dying, so haul over.
Hello friends, happy Thursday. It's been a second since we last talked. Very many reasons, I will say. On Tuesday, I thought that I might have a blood clot in my leg, so I did go to the emergency room. I don't have a blood clot, but I was a little worried about it, so I was like, all right, it's just not really the vibe to film today, and also we were like getting like IVF news, and I just like didn't really want to film, and so I didn't. And then yesterday, I was really focused on posting a vlog for Patreon and making sure that this Sunday, week 12, that's the vlog that's going up this Sunday, that vlog was sent off to the sponsor. So, you know, I was a very busy little bee. I'm less busy today. And so I thought I could take you along with me. You know, we could just chat because I have book stuff to talk about and just general life stuff, I suppose. So I'm putting on my sunscreen and I am going to do my makeup. I am a little bit upset because I cannot find that lip liner, and I can confirm it's actually really fantastic if you are pale. I don't really have a lot of like natural pigment to my lips. I feel like it's coming off. I have more pigment in this video than I really do. My lips are really, really pale in real life. Liner really is nice. Like, it's a really good nude. I don't know if I'd call it a My Lips But Better color because again, my lips, they don't really have color, but it is really flattering and it is not super orangey. So I would recommend it if you're a pale person. Honestly, it's not very expensive either. I think it was like 13 bucks. So I need to repurchase it. I can repurchase it. I really am hoping that the cats didn't run away with it and that I misplaced it, but like, that's a big F. That is a big freaking F. Anyway, let's talk about One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake. Came out weird. You know what I mean. This book is about our two main characters who I can't remember the name of because frankly, I started this book a couple of weeks ago and I'm only just now picking it back up for this video, but it's about our heroine and our hero. She is the daughter of Baba Yaga, a witch, and she is just trying to live her life, just trying to vibe. She is in college and she is the youngest of 7 sisters, I believe. We're all kind of like overprotective and just like not letting her live her life in the way that she wants. And then we have our hero who is trying to kind of like avenge the, not murder of his brother because his brother's not dead, but his brother is in like a drug-induced like magical coma because one of the older sisters of the heroine put a curse on the brother because I guess he was like trying to encroach on the Lady Witch Dynasty's like territory or like business, I suppose. They sell drugs to witches and I guess now they're trying to sell drugs to humans. I guess the dudes were trying to encroach their, you know, male witch family. So now the hero is like, all right, I guess I gotta infiltrate that family. I guess just try to figure out kind of what's going on there and like if they can get to the bottom of like the drugs that they're selling or whatever to get revenge. And he comes across the youngest witch sister. It's not his intention to like use her necessarily, but I'm sure that's what's gonna happen. But they're gonna fall in love and it's gonna be interesting. I will say like the setting and the vibe of this book's very different than anything I've read. Not very different, but it's not really what I was expecting. The book is set in New York. There is this sort of like urban / fantasy setting, so like kind of a little bit like Mortal Instruments-y in that way, but it's an older age demographic. I think the heroine's like 21 or something like that. And yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's intriguing. I want to know if this is going to be really romantic or if it's going to be more on the fantasy side because I'm only like 20-ish% in. So, you know, plenty of time for things to develop and things to change. But thus far, I am intrigued. I am presently putting on makeup if you're curious as to why. I mean, I like to look decent most days if I can. I am going to grab lunch by myself because Haden is going to a team lunch with the people that he works with. Need to get myself lunch, but I also want to go to Target and look at like t-shirts. I decided to sign Haden and I up for a photo shoot, which I'm actually really looking forward to. The second shooter from our wedding is super talented and we're doing this like, it's kind of like casual shoot in a studio and she definitely left it up to me in terms of like what I wanted the vibe to be. It's a mini session, by the way, so it's not like hours and hours, it's like 20 minutes. But I am looking to get just some like nice pictures of Haden and I mean, got my sister to take pictures for our anniversary that I think turned out really well, but it would be nice to have someone who could like guide us through different like poses almost, just get like kind of a different look. And I also love creatives. Like I love to support people whose art I think is really cool, and so one way to do that is like doing art with them, you know what I mean, like doing pictures, and I'm looking forward to it. But I initially thought that we were going to dress up a little bit and we were gonna do something fancy, but honestly just with the way this year has gone and with like sort of where we're at in our lives, I kind of like the idea of sort of like a stripped back casual shoot. And I've seen stripped back casual shoots by this photographer before as well, and she does a really great job. I was gonna go and look for like a t-shirt or like maybe a blouse, I'm not really sure, at Target and see if I can find something. I just don't feel like the selection of t-shirts I have right now really works for what I'm going for, like something a little bit looser. I do have like ribbed kind of figure hugging t-shirts from Target that I love and swear by, but I'm going for something a little bit more casual, I think, through that, or adversely like a casual blouse, if that makes sense. Haden's gonna be wearing a deep green t-shirt from Uniqlo. It's got like slightly longer arms and it's like a more structured material, so it's not like so casual. I just like want a shirt that's gonna complement it. Maybe I could use these for like Christmas pictures or something. Not that we like send out cards or anything, but I like documenting things through pictures. That's like one of my, I don't want to say love languages, but I just find that, you know, especially like with our our parents' generations, we just don't have like pictures of our parents kind of like as they were growing up and like as their families were changing and growing. Like I would love to have a ton of pictures of like my mom and dad and me and my sister over the years. And we have some, but like not an every year thing to see how things are changing. And I really like prioritize that, and I want to prioritize that when my kid is born. I know it's obviously easier said than done because kids are, you know, hard to take pictures of, but yeah, I'm just trying to like set that precedence now, and I don't know, it's just nice to have pictures. So I am looking forward to it. I think it's almost noon, which is perfect because I can go grab lunch and then head over to Target. And then for the rest of the day, I am going to be this book. I have a book to read for the next Patreon exclusive vlog, which is going to be me reading that Curse for a Broken Heart or whatever. I don't remember the name of the book, but that like YA trilogy that I hauled for y'all. I'm going to be reading those for Patreon, so I'm going to start that. And then I also want to start the KU vlog that I'm doing next week. I feel like I'm finally kind of getting back into the swing of things in terms of posting regularly. My November schedule, it just happened to work out this way, but I think I'm going to be posting 3 videos a week again, which would be so fun. I'm not holding myself to that 3rd video, but a lot of them are like sit downs that don't take, you know, tons of time or like a ton of reading to do. So it would be nice to be able to post that often. And then for December, I'm going to be posting every single day. So there's a lot of content coming from me, and I'm just excited to like get back into the swing of things in my favorite time of the year. I told y'all that November, December are my favorite times, and yeah, I'm just like, I'm ecstatic. I'm so excited. I was actually thinking about it today. I was like maybe I should, y'all. I did not see that zit. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. If I didn't notice it before, maybe we could just pretend it doesn't exist, right? I was thinking to myself like, okay, I need a schedule this week when I'm putting my Halloween decor away in anticipation for Christmas. And then I realized Halloween's next week. So a little premature on that. I'll put Halloween stuff away probably like November 1st. I just don't want to have to like put things away and decorate in the same day. I mean, obviously all this is up to me, but I just want to make sure that I have like time between decorating. I'll come back, let you know how my Target trip went, and I'll let you know how one for My Enemy is as I continue to read it. All right, friends. Hello. It is 9 o'clock. I'm actually about to go shower, get this hair clean and beautiful for a photo shoot tomorrow, but I wanted to pop in and talk a little bit about One for My Enemy. I know I said earlier I was 20% in. I was actually 50 pages in, and now I am 100 pages in, and things have happened. So this book's about our 2 main characters, Sasha and Lev, okay? I forgot their names in the last clip. I was trying to explain what this book is, but Sasha and Lev are having a playful banter relationship after he gets her number at that bar, and he is, you know, gonna use her eventually, but he's not quite there yet. He's just trying to, like, get into her good graces. They know each other are witches, by the way. It's not like they're completely unaware of their identities, but, like, they don't know, or she doesn't know that he is part of the something family, the Fedorov family. So we've got that. The interesting thing is that the eldest sister, who is like kind of controlling of Sasha, is also in love with one of the Fedorov brothers, the one that's in the coma. The major cliffhanger just happened, not cliffhanger, but like major shock and awe thing happened. I'm not gonna spoil it because like I'm not spoiling this book, so that you can read it for yourself, but I'm intrigued. I didn't realize that it was going to be kind of like a forbidden Romeo-Juliet situation with more than just the main people. I mean, now that there's a lot of main characters, I guess is what I'm saying, and I was surprised there were multiple romantic relationships being formed here. I, for one, am into that. I think I actually am intrigued more by the Maria / what's his name? Dima? I don't know. Whatever this man's name is, the other dude. Dima, yeah, Maria Dima. That's interesting to me, more so than Sasha and Lev. Although I do like Sasha and Lev's text conversations. They feel, I would say, true to life, and I like that. And it got me thinking, when I write my own book, I want to do that too. I want to put some good text conversations in there, so I'm interested. I'm intrigued. We also get some more background on like Baba Yaga family, why the Antonov family, the female witches, why they sell illicit drugs, illegal drugs, and why the other family is like kind of after them for doing this and like wants to do it themselves. So I liked the background. I feel like I'm finally into the story and like I finally understand what's going on, and I'm liking it. It's fun. I like all of you likes writing. It is a little like pretentious, but is such as fantasy sometimes, you know, and I'm not super upset about it. I am upset at how fucking small the font in this book is, though. Reading in here, it feels like I'm reading in a cave. It's not that dark in my office, but like the small font has me squinting, so I don't love that, but I am enjoying this book quite a bit. In terms of life things, we had dinner at home tonight, which was quite delightful. I also am reading Once Upon a Broken Heart. I'm 20% in, hoping to get 50% into this one tonight. I'm also trying to get into Watch Your Mouth by Candy Steiner for a KU vlog next week, so I'm really like kind of on top of my reading for once in my life, and I'm feeling really good about it, like very, very good about it. I'm excited for just like this weekend and hanging out with y'all. It's gonna be like a reading heavy vlog. I think I'm just gonna be hanging out, reading some books, having a good time. Tomorrow I think I'm on my own as well for dinner. It has like a show to go to after our photo shoot, and so I'm gonna get myself dinner. Maybe I'll have like a cozy little night in. It's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain for like 7 days straight, and so far the forecast has been right, so I would love a cozy little night in with the boys. Hello friends, happy Saturday. I hope y'all are having a great day like I am. It is nice and rainy. Hayden and I got back from McDonald's a little while ago, and yes, I did indulge in a sausage, egg, and cheese steak muffin. It was fucking fabulous. I have been promising y'all a fragrance collection for a while, but I wanted to do it in like a more exciting way than just running through each of my perfumes and telling you what I think they smell like. I do have all of them here in front of me. I do have some like small like travel sized fragrances, but I'll be honest, I don't reach for those nearly as much as I reach for these right here. And what I thought would be fun is to do sort of like a perfume ranking with Hayden. I have all of my perfumes listed out on a piece of paper over there, and I'm thinking I'm going to spray each of these on a single strip of paper, get Hayden to rank them as he is sniffing them. I'll put the notes up on the screen and the bottle of what the perfume actually looks like, so you can kind of see what is all in my collection. I mean, you can kind of get an idea right here. I have quite the collection. I would say I have 24 perfumes in front of me. One of them is a small one, but this is the small one that I actually use. They run the gamut between like really inexpensive Target perfume and then very expensive niche perfume. I have varied taste and scents as well too. You're gonna see vanillas in here, white florals, kind of aquatic scents, some really powdery scents. I like pretty much everything. He tends to be the more picky of the two of us. But honestly, after seeing some of those niche fragrances that I got online, I have to say I don't know that I agree with fragrance talk, so I think this could be a fun take, because some of these I like don't see talked about on fragrance TikTok, and yeah, I don't know. It's just gonna be fun. We're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna rank some perfumes. We can also see if Hayden's rankings kind of line up with mine. I've already ranked all of these perfumes from 1 to 24, and I want to see if like Hayden's top 5 is the same as my top 5. All right, who's ready for some fun? I have sprayed all of the perfumes, and now Hayden is going to basically separate them into a like and a dislike pile. And from there, he's going to rank the perfumes, and we are going to see what he likes and what he doesn't. I'm genuinely so curious. He always tells me, usually for the perfumes I really like, that he enjoys them as well, but I will just be very curious to see how much our tastes line up.
I feel like more often than not, I make a comment when I don't like them.
That's true. To that effect, I know you're gonna love number 1.
Oh yeah, way too sweet. All right, wait.
What would you say this one kind of smells like to you?
Like cake, like white cake with like really strong, just plain vanilla frosting.
I'm putting pictures of the bottle in the notes right here, and I think that's like fairly accurate. So that's a dislike for you?
Yeah.
Number 2, let me see. I don't know which ones are which, so.
I don't hate it in terms of florals, but
Oh, I know what this is.
it smells just kind of like a rose.
Oh, it doesn't. It has no rose in it, I would bet.
This one is interesting. It kind of smells like sweet tarts, maybe. Like, it smells kind of like candy a little bit. It's not super sweet,
No,
but
it's an interesting one. That's why I bought it. It has kind of like a reminiscent like high school, middle school smell, but like not overwhelmingly.
Ooh, I like this one. This one's interesting. It kind of smells like your chai tea.
Oh, that's an interesting take. You
Do you not feel that way?
No. I like that one. You like that one too.
You don't think that it smells like kind of spice?
No.
Like chai spice?
You would be surprised with the notes in that one. It's
Really?
not bad at all.
Also not bad, but it just kind of, it smells like a funeral to me. Yeah, that's a dislike.
I don't wear that one as much. I do enjoy it. I got it this year, and I just didn't wear it when it was seasonally appropriate, so. Yeah,
Got you.
is what it is.
I like this one. What, is it one that I've expressed that I like?
I think so.
In the past?
I think so.
I don't know how to describe
It's
it.
very green to me.
But not floral.
It is floral, but that's.
It is floral?
That's fair.
When I say floral,
He
I
means
think
rose
like
scented, basically.
I think like rose, like that kind of smell, like bittersweet.
That one
smell
smells
of,
pretty
like,
bitter to me, but it's very grassy. Hayden likes very grassy scents. I do know that about him.
Yeah.
And he actually likes florals. He just doesn't understand what florals are.
Yeah. I don't really know how to describe it, but I like it.
This is one that I bought because I sprayed it on paper, and I didn't really spray it on myself. No, actually, that's not true. I did spray it on myself. There's some from this line that I didn't spray on myself before purchasing, and I regret. That one's not a regret, but that one is like a little warmer than I normally go for.
I mean, I would wear that on myself. I like that.
It's a little warmer than I normally go for, but I could see myself wearing it in the winter a lot. I do like that one.
This one kind of, it's weird. It smells like shampoo to me.
Yeah, it kind of has a shampoo-y freshness. I like it. Kind of smells
Yeah.
like an old school Garnier shampoo.
Yes, that's what it is.
I like it. It's a fave for me. I actually don't know if that one's in my like top 5.
I'll put it in the like. I don't think it's gonna be in my top 5,
okay.
but I'll put it over there because I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
I like this one, but I mean, I think that this is
I know
similar
this
to
is.
what we've talked about recently. This really just reminds me of the Pirates of the Caribbean boat ride at Disney,
It does, and for good reason.
where they like have a scent to kind of
Mimic
make
the
it
smell
smell
of-
like
of
the
fire.
the village is on fire.
I like it a lot.
So am I right in saying that this one is a green, like grassy-ish?
I think it has a little bit of that to me. It gives a little bit more of like a slightly fruity scent. Not over the top sweet fruity, but like a like a fresh berry or something. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think it's interesting.
Any of these that you don't like a lot?
Some of them, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know which ones those are.
Okay, yeah, I do like it. At first, like, I think I was mostly smelling like paper,
Yeah.
I think. And I was like, I don't think I like that.
It's a not as concentrated perfume, so it makes sense that it wouldn't be as smelly.
No, I do like that.
It's good.
Is this one the one that we got in New York?
No, there's no fig in that.
Way too floral for me.
I love this one. This is a recent purchase for me, and I think it's so fabulous, especially when it dries down on the skin. It smells like a hug to me. It is very floral.
Which one is
for
it?
Spray.
Okay.
Yeah, this was a recent purchase. I bought this in Florida. I fucking love it. I love tuberose like nothing else. I think it's amazing, but it's a very polarizing scent, I would say. For me, the dry down is just so nice. The initial spray is very like, whew, but I think it smells nice on me, so.
Oh, no, this is the one. No, wait, this is...
No, it's not.
This might be Daisy.
That is not fig, so.
No, yeah. I just know it smelled familiar.
Yes, it does. There's another one that also smells like Daisy, so this is not Daisy.
Yeah, I know it's not.
It's less grassy than Daisy. I really like this one. To me, this is like grown-up Daisy.
I don't really like this one as much. Yeah, I think it's difficult smelling so many of them back to back and also just having like the
Yeah, I will
general
say,
aura of all of these
This one,
scents.
let me just confirm, I'm like 90% sure I know what this is. I'd say better on than it does on this piece of paper, and you do like it on me. You've complimented me before, so.
I think this one...
I wear this one a lot. I don't know how Haden would feel about it though, just because of the kind of scent that it is. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like it that much. I would put it in the dislike, but not because I truly dislike
Yeah, it's
it.
just like you don't like it as much as this
Yeah, I
one,
don't like
so
it as
fair.
much as these. There's already a lot in the like. This one smells like bar soap to me.
It does.
Like it kind of smells
I
like
love
almost
it.
like Irish Spring
Well, here's
bar
the
soap
thing.
or something.
This perfume, I sprayed on a piece of paper and I was like, this is amazing. I like a really soapy scent from time to time, but it doesn't smell as nice on my skin. This is one that I think actually smells better just like sprayed from the bottle and not on skin, at least my skin. The popular one from this line. A lot of people like it. I think it's okay. It's not my favorite.
Okay, I like that one a lot.
I'm not surprised you like that one. That one's not a favorite of mine, but I do like it. It's actually
I do like that
pretty
one.
low on my list, but it's good.
I do like that one a lot. I think this one's pretty high on my list, actually.
That one was recently reformulated, and I didn't know when I purchased it.
So you have the reformulated one or the
Yes,
not?
I have the reformulated. I don't like it as much, but it's not bad. It's fine.
Too like rosy. This is 18.
Oh, no. You're right.
I was gonna say,
You're
there's
right.
no way
You're
that
right.
it's this.
No, you're right.
That's a no for me. And that's why I was like so surprised that you were like surprised that I didn't like it.
This
and
is
that it
like-
was because I knew that you were gonna try
Yeah.
to say that it was this one, and I was like, there's no way that my nose is that off.
yeah.
Like I probably don't have
This
the best
one does
palate
have
for scents, but
some similar notes, so that's not that off. But spoiler, I love it.
also kind of a no for me. Really big for that. 19.
I didn't think you would enjoy that one.
Not I don't
I actually
hate it,
thought
but
that this one was a different one.
I feel like that one might smell different on the body than on paper, but
That one I wear a lot.
Gotcha.
There was one I said earlier that I wear a lot, and that was a lie. It's that one that I wear a lot.
oh never mind. That's the one. All right, that's the one easily.
Yeah. That is this one. This is a custom perfume that we made in New York at Olfactory. We really enjoyed it. He also made one. We made them with the same base fragrance, which is fig. And then we picked different top notes. I picked fig as my top note as well. So this is just like fig central. And I'm realizing fig is like one of my favorite fragrances. This is really grassy.
Same. I think I like fig a lot.
You're going into a garden that has like fresh produce, fresh flowers in it. Like it is very green. I wouldn't say grassy actually, but yeah, I really, really like this.
I like that one. It's like subtle. I'm kind of having a harder time like smelling it, but I do like it.
I don't wear it as much anymore, but I like
It
it.
smells like citronella. Did you just dip that in a citronella like mosquito candle?
What is that? I gotta look it up.
Now that I'm getting more like air involved
Okay, yeah, no, that's not accurate.
as to what this is, like you didn't mark this correctly?
No, I know what it is. To me, it has like a lipsticky kind of undertone with top notes of the name of the perfume. And I think you're kind of off base on that one, but I get what you're saying.
I think I'm putting this in the like pile.
To me, it's a perfume that feels warm to me. It's like a warm kind of skin scent. It's got like a muskiness to it, but it doesn't have, I would say, super identifiable notes. Maybe that's just because of the price of the perfume. I like it personally. It's one that I wear a fair amount. You don't have to like
I
it.
think I'm gonna put it in the dislike pile.
That's fair.
But it's almost like because I can't really tell what's going on with it.
This is my oldest
Heavy
perfume.
floral one?
Yeah, this is my oldest perfume.
This one smells like
Me, it's-
baby shampoo.
Yes, I love that.
Is that what you were gonna say?
I love the smell of babies. I was gonna say bubble bath, like baby bubble bath, but yeah, it smells like babies, and I love it.
I don't hate it again, but
It's just like not your fave. Okay.
yeah, not my fave.
So,
All right, so now
let's bring these forward, and let's try to do this kind of quickly, I guess.
yeah, for sure. I think I'm gonna go with a top 6 because it's hard to decide
Okay.
between these two.
And you're getting rid of 13.
I'm getting rid of 13.
Daisy. Okay.
Daisy was very close to make the cut. It's very classic to me.
Now rank these.
Rank these.
Yep.
I think maybe like this.
Okay.
I think this is
All right.
my ranking.
Let me line them up for you.
Okay.
And then we can compare it to mine. So,
Okay.
number 20 is Olfactory,
Yes.
New York 2023. That's what I named it. It's a fig scent. We love it. We both wear it. I mean, he has his own version, but we both wear it. In second place for Haden is Glossier You. Don't dislike this perfume. I just think it's really boring and I don't wear it very often.
I think it's very similar to this one, but it might not be in actual practice, but on the paper, it's giving me kind of
This
similar
one-
vibes.
Kind of.
But like less strong.
Kind of. This one is basically if the fig perfume didn't have fig. Like there are similar, like, I guess base notes may be shared, but it's a little more lipsticky and like artificial smelling, and there's a lot more peppercorn in that as well. I don't dislike it.
Well, I think maybe that's part of what I like is the peppercorn.
Yeah, that might be it. In number 7, you like Bal de Freak by Byredo. That one's interesting to me. This is my least favorite of all of my perfumes.
Really?
Yes. I like it. I don't actively dislike any of my perfumes. I wouldn't own them if I disliked them, but this one to me, it smells a little bit too mature. Like, smell it in here. It just smells mature to me. Not in a bad way. It's, I think, Byredo's most...
I can't smell it from here.
Oh, it's Byredo's most popular perfume, so it doesn't, I guess, totally surprise me, but this doesn't seem like a Haden scent, so that is a little surprising to me.
What kind of like notes is that?
I don't know, to be
Okay.
honest. I really don't know. By the Fireplace, by Replica. And
Yes, I literally, I could have told just by
Yeah.
looking at it that was the one.
Yeah, it does smell a little vaguely of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride because it's got that kind of like smoky, cinnamony goodness. Great for fall time. I'm definitely gonna wear the fuck out of this winter. I love this. This is great. This is not super high on my list, but I do like it. Number 21 is Blackberry and Bay by Jo Malone.
Really?
This is one of my oldest perfumes. This is the first Jo Malone perfume I ever grabbed. Jinko, what are you? No, let's not eat bugs. How about, why don't you come sit right here? This one I like. This is gonna sound weird, babe, but this kind of smells like you when your deodorant is starting to wear off. And then number 11 is Wood Sage and Sea Salt by Jo Malone. So those are your tops. Which is so interesting because I think, yeah, my top 5, Hayden and I only share one perfume.
These could be like interchangeable.
To me, I was between these two and I remember being like, I don't know which one to get. My dad told me to get this one, so I got this one. And then later on I got this. So I like these. Let me tell you what my favorites are. In first place is this one for me. I do love the Olfactory Fig.
Oh, so our first place are
The same. That's it though. We don't share any other top 5s. Number 2, La Tulipe. Hayden actively...
Which number is that?
You really did not like it.
Here, just let me see this list so that I can like
Yeah.
look it up and like
You
smell
actively
it.
didn't like it. I adore this perfume. It has a rhubarb note in it, which I've never smelled before in a perfume, and
Yeah,
to me,
not my
is-
fave.
this is like, these two are my 2 faves. Like these, I can't really live without them, which is sad because I don't know if I'll be able to get a refill of that. I love. It kind of smells like babies a little bit. It's really fresh. That rhubarb cutting through it. Oh, it's so fucking good. I love that so much. Number 3, a perfume Hayden does not like. Tuberose Angelica. Again, this one, when you first spray it, it is very tuberose forward, so it is very floral. If you don't like the smell of roses, you probably won't like this. However, the dry down is really creamy. Again, it smells like a hug. Like it kind of smells like your teacher in the 90s. It's delightful.
It actually does smell like my 4th grade teacher, but like if you also mixed in black cherry cough drops.
Okay, I love it. I think it's amazing. In 4th place, we have Mojave Ghost. I really like this one. To me, this is like the grown-up version of Daisy. There is a note in here that is not present in Daisy, so there's a little bit of a difference. That one's also much grassier, but it does share a lot of similarity. This one lasts on my skin a very long time. There's a common complaint about Byredo perfumes. A lot of people tend to not like how they don't last as long, but I adore this perfume. I think it's great.
This one did make it to my like list.
Yeah.
And I was also in
Yeah.
between it, like getting into my top 5, so.
Yeah. And my 5th place is Nest Indigo. I feel like this one's very different than my other perfumes. Yeah, this one I just like because it's got a fruitiness to it. It reminds me of a perfume I wore in college, which is this one. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. A note in here that I like. Again, I don't know if it's iris or indigo or what it is, but I like it. I think it's fun.
I liked it too. It was like a little sweet for
It is a
me.
little bit sweet, and I think that's why I like it, because all of the other ones that I have are like grassy or like soapy or like really fresh. And this is a little sexy or like warmer. This is a little bit more on the...
There's nothing as sexy as a elementary school teacher.
I love it. To me, it's a skin scent. It's like, not to be graphic, I think it's the kind of scent that I would wear like if I were feeling freaky. Like, I don't know. Feels erotic.
Not
to
with me.
Yeah, I think this is interesting because some of Hayden's tops are my least favorite. This was my bottom pick. This is number 23 for me. And these two I like, so these are like higher up, but not super high. These are like 15 and 17 on my list. So interesting to see what perfumes you like. And also I think it gives me a good idea on like what I could get next that Hayden would enjoy. He likes sexier scents than I thought. I think this is a pretty sexy scent. I also think this one's pretty sexy. Slightly richer, deeper smells. I did know that, but I didn't know that he would like these particular perfumes. I could have guessed that he would like these 3 and this one. I know he likes this one, but yeah. This has been an interesting experiment. I really didn't would be into, but like those are my faves, I think. Honorable mention for Opus Core. I really like this one. This one smells really like soapy, and this is like the kind of Garnier smelling one.
I did like this one.
It's nice. It's just a really nice perfume. I think it's kind of interesting.
Actually, I think it smells better now that it's been like on the paper for a couple minutes.
It smells really good. I also really like Young Rose by Byredo. This one's also really nice. If you like a rose scent, but you want something that feels a little bit more like powdery than a traditional rose, I like this one. It kind of has a lipstickiness too.
You wear that one?
I wear this one.
Often?
Yeah, this one and this one have, I think, some shared notes, but I prefer this one. This one has more like peppercorn and like skin scent to it. So yeah. So hopefully that was informative in some ways on the kinds of scents that we like.
Sensational.
Sensational.
Hello vlog. I'm not alone. I am with the boys. I have Haden. I have Dingo, who's laying on a pillow. He's being very cute. And Theodore. I wanted to pop in because I'm reading books. I'm like,
me too.
Haden is reading. He's reading Heartless.
I'm reading a physical book.
He knows how to read with his eyes, y'all. 50% now into Cursed something or fucking other for the other video I'm filming. But I'm further into one for my enemy, and I mean, there was just like a big moment. A big juicy moment that I think I kind of talked about last time I was vlogging, but I wanted to talk about it again or talk about the consequences of that because wow, wasn't expecting that. Really wasn't expecting that. This book doesn't pull any punches and it is sexy. I was wondering like how far it would go with the kind of like sexual content. I think it's an adult romance. I think this is peddled as adult. I think most fantasies written by women are peddled as young adult, so I really didn't know where this one was going to land. Even though the characters are like in their 20s. There's been some, you know, hands down pants action in public.
Pants action.
Yeah.
A little public OTPHJ?
I don't know if the job with the hands was had, but I think it wanted to happen. It's a really good angle for me. Love this. Slay. We are reading in here because the sheets are in the washing machine.
Well, they're in the dryer, but...
Well, yeah, that's true. Okay. I gotta show you Theodore first. Can I just do that real quick? I'm gonna do that slow zoom in. We have a poopy cat in our house. Not just one, 4 actually, but one specifically who has been more poopy than the others recently, and that would be Bash, aka Bashingo, aka Shing, aka Binky, Stinky Bo Binky. Has just had kind of like runny poops lately. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him. He's just a kitten, and it's been getting on his legs because his hair is getting longer, so we gave him a bath. He cut his leg hair, but Haden wasn't home when this situation arose, so he did in fact get shit all over our bed, so I did have to wash the sheets. It's just the glamorous life of cat owners, and we love it. Isn't that right, babe?
Wait, what'd you say?
He was just so lost in
well, I was
Caden Willa's story.
Trying to ignore you talking so that I could actually,
oh, so that you could keep reading?
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna vlog for like 3 minutes, you know? Like nothing crazy.
What did you ask?
I was asking if you just love being a pet owner and you just love the responsibility of cleaning cat ass.
I love poop.
It's amazing, you know? I think we're really ready to be parents. I think we are. I think we've talked about this before, but I think that like we can handle cat shit. I think we can handle baby shit.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see.
It could be worse.
No, I'm just kidding. It definitely won't be worse.
No. Well, because a baby can't...
Baby doesn't have hairy ass, so...
Baby wear diaper.
Yeah.
Too. We're living our best life on this Saturday. We had soul food for dinner, which was fabulous. I should have taken a picture / like video for you. I don't think I have any pictures, but it was so fucking good. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do more of the same. I'm gonna read some stuff. I know this wasn't like the most thrilling vlog. I feel like I didn't do much besides the perfume stuff, but I'm actually kind of glad to have a chill week where I haven't had to do anything like inject myself with needles. So yeah, I was putting together the Q&A list for the IVF Q&A. I was initially going to do like a Q&A and vlog together, but the footage for the vlog is just too long, so I'm going to do 2 separate videos back to back. Honestly, I'm just like excited for the November content. You're going to see this video. I think it's the last vlog in November, but there's some good stuff coming that is not IVF related or these vlogs. There's like other stuff coming, so yeah.